Kickin told me it's good, so I'm thanking them. Gumby give the glory to God, keep praising them. Got a couple dragons around, chasing them. Jake got them on the scene.
What is going on, Naughty Nate?
What's going on, Fire Chicken?
Welcome to episode number 115 of
Dang,
Kickin
we're
with
getting up
Chicken
there, man.
and Nate.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody? I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. It's fight week. Excited for the event this weekend.
Yes,
Heck
sir.
yeah,
Fight
man.
week. It's always the most stressful leading up to the event. You know, they got a big checklist of things that I need to do. Plus, I got this other thing coming up.
That's huge. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the show. So stay tuned, guys. We got a huge opportunity maybe for a potential female fighter out there.
Yep.
So keep that keep that in mind, guys.
You don't have to eat a million chocolate bars to find a golden ticket to do it. So
yeah. That's awesome, man. Man, it's been a crazy week for me, bro. I've been working out. I've been trying to get my cardio up lately. I've been putting on weight like crazy, eating pasta nonstop. So I'm like, hey, I should probably start doing some running. So today I went for a nice little run. Busted out a solid 12-minute mile like a champ, easy peasy, no big deal.
it leaves room for improvement. So
Yes, it does. But yeah, that's been fun. This past weekend, I went down to the NWC event that's located here in Vancouver, Washington. The promoters, Austin Springer, we both know him. We both have met him. He's a local legend here in Vancouver, former
UFC fighter.
Yep, former UFC fighter, former Bellator fighter. He was on the Ultimate Fighter contestant season 22. The fact that he's a former fighter, man, and competitor, he really knows what needs to go into these events, much like you do, man. He's really about fighter safety and trying to make the best experience for not just the audience, but for the fighters. So that was really nice to see. There's about 15 matches they did, really exciting. Quick shout out to Damian Briggs. That's AKA Frankie. He fought Lights Out. I don't know if you remember him, but he's a kid that fought Lights Out a couple months back. Samoan kid. He fought
Man.
No. Frankie, his buddy,
Oh,
his younger buddy. Yeah, he fought Lights Out, and Frankie fought last was it Saturday night. He ended up taking home the W with a beautiful head kick in the first round. Knocked the kid clean out. It was a perfect setup. Damien. That's his real name. Yep. I'll send you his fight video. He just did one with Lights Out.
That was this last weekend?
It wasn't no, his fight with Lights Out was
the head kick.
The head kick just happened. It happened on Saturday.
Okay, so it was Elijah. Happened before that at a different event. I think he head kick knocked out his opponent.
Yes.
That's what I'm confusing. Hey, fighters just be head kicking everybody.
Bro, that Elijah one was beautiful too. I think that made match of the night. Yeah, you're right. I think they're training with Solo, man. That has to be what it is, because these guys are setting up these clean roundhouse kicks, knocking dudes' heads off. It was beautiful. So big shout out to Frankie. Great job, bro. We hope to see you out at the scrapyard again soon. Another quick shout out to James Blatty. It's his first win. He has not been out to the scrapyard. He's a young kid, though. He started training over at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu. He came in there last week. He's like, hey, I know that you help some guys out, cornering guys at the scrapyard, and you help corner guys at some of these local events. I need a corner. So with like a week notice, the kid came in, asked for some help. So, we stepped up, helped him out. And, the kid took home a solid victory. He got the unanimous decision, won all 3 of his rounds. And, that was also another amazing match. Man, that's what I've been up to. I've also been keeping track, on the numbers and what you've been up to. And I saw that you hit that 1 million subscriber mark,
1 million.
which is fantastic. We just found out that puts you in the 0.06% of all YouTube channels. Like that's less than you're like
in only
the
in
top
5 years.
1%. Yeah,
In
less
5 years
than
we did
man.
that. That's you know what? I just want to say, like, when I originally started coming up with all the ideas and everything back in, I think I started thinking about all this stuff back in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I had this book that I still have that I basically went through and wrote in all my ideas and goals and dreams and all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's some of the ideas in here, like we tried, some didn't work, some of them, but it was the basic foundation and building blocks to how we've made this whole thing possible. And I just want to show this really quick. This is the subscriber count that I
Look at that.
back then. Look at the bottom. The bottom goal is 1 million. And I had that because I knew that the chances of me ever hitting 1 million is like, well, we'll put it on there.
Well, I can tell you what the chances are, bro. It's
0.06.
0.06%. So those are, I mean, it's less than winning. I mean, it's around there like winning the lottery almost, and your hard work and dedication. That's what it is, man. I mean, the quality and the videos that you've done, you surpass the other channels that also do the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's all due to the fact that you put in so much dedication, so much work and love into the craft, into this craft. So
right,
it's amazing.
It's not just because of the name that we had in the beginning, and I mean, I'll credit, like, where credit's due. Sure. It helped out a lot in the beginning, getting the initial traction and everything, but once we kind of started putting things on our own channel and really started to build up, like, it had to do more so with our work ethic and how we do things.
100%.
I mean, hold on, I gotta, the commenters are kind of like,
they're all over the place now.
Yeah, I've had to block a couple of them already.
That's all right.
But anyway, yeah, so like it's been a building process, and we've done a lot of great things, and we've always strived for, like, improving and putting back into the fights, not just, being content with what we have and letting it grow like that, but no, actually, like, watering the flower, making it grow.
That's huge. Yeah.
And I mean, it shows with the following. Hey, what's up, King Kai? It shows with the following that we've gained, with the support of people and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and we do have, like, there are a couple other channels that could be compared. So,
but I think you hit the nail on the head when you talked about, like, you're seeing the longevity too of the scrapyard. I mean, we're seeing returning competitors, guys.
OG fighters coming back.
OG fighter guys that have been around from the beginning are still coming back. So, I mean, that goes to show you what kind of event this is, and let alone what kind of community this is. Like, people want to be involved in it. People want to do this. People look forward to doing this every month. And we're told that constantly at the events. Like, this is like a family barbecue. I mean, that's how we look at it. It's like coming and seeing the family every month, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's because of the environment that we created, the rules that we set forth, the respect levels, and the ability to, yes, use the scrapyard for whatever you're trying to do, but also, like you said, it's like a family meeting every single month. We get together, we spend time together. It's a lot more than just fights. It always has been. And it'll be showcased in the documentary when that comes out, probably January, but don't quote me on that.
Yeah, but it's coming out 2026. We know that.
It is.
That's what we can say.
So I've still got to do a final interview before it's done.
Now you're flying out for that, right?
I'm supposed to be flying out to New York to do that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I don't know exactly when, or I would not say when, but it'll be eventually. It'll be soon. I'll be flying out to New York and checking that out.
Just
but
big time celeb stuff, guys. No big deal. Flying out to New York just to do a business meeting, not a big deal. Man, I got a couple questions to ask you if you don't mind, because prior to me being a part of the community, as and hosting this number one podcast in the world with you, I was a fan, so seeing the scrapyard hit that 1 million mark, I mean, it's such a huge accomplishment. I thought I'd ask you a couple questions, like what it means to you. First question, what does it mean to you to hit that 1 million mark?
you know
With it
what?
being such a
I
top
really
dojo.
I think that the buildup and the milestone itself had more like meaning than actually hitting it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just a number.
Mhm,
So nothing changes when you hit a number.
mhm,
Um, it's great that, goals are accomplished and we've gone, we've done that, but we're still the same that we've been.
mm,
It means I need to reevaluate goals because I need to add some new ones,
for
which is
sure.
great. I believe in being goal oriented so that, you're always striving to move up and trying to put out better content and new opportunities. But yeah, it feels good. It feels like, okay, now we don't have to like push towards that million mark anymore.
Mhm.
Um, we don't have to push as hard. We're there. Now we can just kind of like, coast.
Yeah, it kinda brings some new meaning, or it brings a meaning to that old saying that it's not about the destination, it's about, like, the journey along the way, right? And that's
Right.
kinda where you learn a lot of those lessons. Speaking of those lessons, though, what's been the biggest lesson that you've learned along the way thus far?
I think that the biggest lesson has been dealing with people, both good and bad, and just seeing how people can treat you one way and then treat you another way, or how thankful people are, or like just um I guess just the different types of people in the scrapyard, meeting people from all different walks of life, different parts of the country, outside the country.
Mhm,
All that is like pretty crazy. I grew up in a small town, and so like I didn't get out very much. And
mhm.
since I've started doing this whole thing, I've really gotten a chance to branch out and meet people and go to places I've never been to before. But it's taught me essentially kind of how to be willing to. One way that I've changed is I think that I can listen to people a little bit better. I can just be like, okay, I'll just consider what you're saying. I'm not, I don't have to be as like hard on with my rules and stuff as much as anymore.
Mhm.
I kind of, give people a little bit of the benefit of the doubt, a little bit of leeway, and just realize like, okay, I don't have to be as strict on certain things, like
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be perfect.
Mhm.
Because it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
I remember like the first couple events, like, if the camera turned one way, I was like, oh my God, I was flipping out about stuff that
I'm
was
right
really,
there, bro. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the stage I'm at. It's kinda like, if this isn't perfect, then, it's not gonna blow up or whatever, you know? I think what that's you're showing your experience, though, like, you're showing, you have enough experience now being 5 years in that you're like, this isn't a big deal. You know what a big deal is and what a big deal is not. So
right.
that's beautiful. Yeah, it's wonderful.
You just you learn to kind of just roll with the punches a little bit more. I think is the best way to put it.
Mhm,
We plan out these events. We have these big events every single month with 25 to 45 fights per day, and it's like, little things happen, hiccups
mhm,
happen. Yes, Stone Cold, there is an event this Saturday. Um, Hiccups happen. We get it. We get
mhm,
through it. Things happen with fighters. Relationships, that kind of stuff. We get through it. Um, it's unfortunate when it comes to a point where there's no getting through it, when things have to,
for
when the
sure.
shit eventually hits the fan. But but that's a learning experience for me too.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah, it definitely it definitely is, man. And I think you're doing nothing but growing from these experiences, truly, and we're seeing
Yeah.
it. What would you say has been one of the most memorable moments or accomplishments that has happened over this past 5 years?
Um, there's a lot to pick from for as far as memorable go. Um, I tend to like really look at the memories that bring us together.
Mm,
Sometimes they're not for good reasons, you know. One that comes to mind is, you know, when Jay Godden passed away,
mm,
how so many people came out and were just supportive, and um it brought a lot of people together, and it's very memorable. When Hitmon Lee, when he came back to fight after you know, getting through brain cancer, you
yeah,
know,
that was
that's
yeah.
another one. The anniversaries, those are always a big
Mhm.
time for us, not because of who comes out, but because of more so for like it's great seeing like some people that haven't seen in a while, you know?
Mhm. They
The
always do bring in like returning guests and whatnot, returning competitors.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Mike, it's just for views and experience, man. So no pay involved for the fighters. I think a lot of fighters don't realize, and fans don't realize that, you know, fighters don't make money even on an amateur level. And even when you get to pro, you don't really make much money as a pro. You kind of have to be in that upper level UFC, Bellator, that kind of stuff to make money. But anyway, continue. Sorry.
No, you're good, bro. Yeah, we got to answer the fans too.
Yep.
Let's see, what else do I have here? Was there any special or defining moment that happened behind the scenes that we haven't seen that maybe made you feel like you were doing something special or impactful to the for the fight community?
Well, behind the scenes is I could say not on camera. You know, what's up, Nubby?
What up,
Um,
Nubby?
why did you stop fighting? Oh, Nubby's asking me. I'll
I
answer
see
that in
that
a minute.
now. Yeah.
But I'll put it on screen so I don't forget. Anyway, so we get stuff that happens in the Facebook group that I would consider behind the scenes. You know,
Mhm.
we got a lot of people in there, but it's not public. It's not the people watching right now. They're not familiar with everything that goes on inside the group. So
Mhm.
anytime anybody just goes in the group and just speaks about how much this has changed their life and how positive it is, and it's a place that they can rely on, and know that people are going to treat them respectfully, like those are big wins for us. Those just make me feel so good.
Yeah.
It knows that this community is bringing out the best in people, and there's just so many people that have said great things like that, whether it's especially when we went through the breakup. I had so many people messaging me just saying, hey, you know, don't, you know, keep your head up. You've created something awesome. You got, the community's great. Like nobody can take that away from you. And I mean, it really did help out. And so those are the things that really mean a lot behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I can contest to that as well. I mean, I've been around for the breakup at the very least, and I did see a lot of support coming out for the scrapyard when that ended up happening. Just an overwhelming amount of support was happening, and like I said, it's all due to the fact that you put your heart into what it is you're doing as well. It's not just about. I see some of the comments. It's not just about getting views and gaining attention. I mean, that's what we use for the fighters as well, guys. I
Yeah.
mean, we talked about this numerous times on the podcast, how notoriety is huge in the fight game. Like if people don't know who you are, what's it matter if you're 10-0? Like
Yeah.
if nobody's seen you fight, nobody knows who you are, then you can be the best fighter out there, but you're never going to get a paycheck. And we've had promoters on the show that have confirmed that they're going after names as well. That's what puts asses in seats. So being able to provide, an atmosphere for competitors to show up, showcase their skill set, and then get put on a platform that has 1 million subscribers to where their skill set can get seen by hundreds of thousands of views, that really helps their career. It's impactful to their career if they plan on taking it to those next levels. So that's just kind of answering some of these questions in the comments. Like they are for the fighters as well. It's not just for views, guys.
Right. Yeah,
So
I kind of wonder like how much of the the fights and the community is seen by the public, because I feel like it's only just this little window, and then everything else behind it is just that's what everybody speaks so highly of. People will say nice things about the production quality and the videos and the fights and the fighters and all that stuff, but they don't understand or know necessarily about what happens outside of that. And again, that's why I think like the documentary is going to do a really good job on highlighting those.
I agree with you. Yes.
Yeah. I was going to answer Nubby really quick. Why did you stop fighting? I'm old. What's up, Saggy? Why did I quit fighting? Well, originally I did MMA and family happened, not that that's a bad thing. I didn't have aspirations of going pro. I really actually never wanted to be a pro fighter. I just wanted to get better. I got into fighting and martial arts because I was bullied as a child, and I just kind of liked the whole learning and being able to teach and defend myself. So, I had like 4 fights as an amateur, had a number of like grappling matches and stuff as an amateur before I got into doing my own fights in the backyard. I would say when I went to Virginia that first time, and that was kind of like rekindling the passion to train and compete again, which was boxing. I haven't done MMA since back in 2013. The only MMA match I was going to do is a couple months ago. I called a guy out, and but he didn't want the smoke. He says I weigh 260 pounds. 260.
Like that's what I rep, bro. I rep that. That's it. Yeah. Shit, I'm getting up there. Shit, I'm gonna be 260 before the year's out if I'm not careful.
I got to do something, man. I have not. Life's getting busy right now.
Yeah, it's that time of year too. Holidays coming up. We got to be on it, man. Yeah.
But anyway, Nubby, sometimes I'll get in there and do a BJJ match or a boxing tag team kickboxing, something stupid. But yeah, I'm not done, but I'm kind of got a different role now,
Yeah, and that like you can only chase that greatness at that competitive level for so long, guys. I mean, they talk about it on ESPN, on all these other documentaries and stuff like that, where your fight career they think is like 10 years from the time you start to the time you finish. That's like the kind of competitive nature you have roughly. And then as you get older, like over 35 years old, it gets, that window is even smaller. You got to be careful. It's not necessarily always the fight, it's the recovery after the fight that takes 10 times as long as it did before. So that's some of it, man. I know that too, just because I'm getting a little bit older, and my recovery time is not what it used to be at all.
Yeah.
Here's a last question I want to ask you about. The 1 million subscriber mark was.
I will say about the 1 million. I didn't mention it, but the play button is on its way. It's on its way.
I can't wait.
When you get a subscriber milestone, what happens is YouTube recognizes it, and as long as you don't have any like outstanding things that are bad or whatever, what they do is they contact you and say, hey, here's a redemption code, and you go to the link and then you put in the redemption code, or it does it for you, I guess. You actually get to pick what you want on your YouTube plaque. Like you can put whatever you want on there.
That's awesome, man.
So
what are you gonna
put? I put the Scrapyard. I mean, why not? That's the name of the channel.
Yep.
And you know what? We are getting close to that 100K on our second channel as well. So
that one we'll say Fire Chicken for sure. Oh man,
all
that's
right.
awesome.
What is your
I
question?
just wanted to ask you because I know I always feel kind of weird asking this question because I think we should take some time and celebrate this milestone. I mean, it's not something that happens every day, but like you said, it is just a number. So, having said that, I know you're a guy that's always looking forward and always looking towards the future. I got to ask you, what's the next goal now? What's the next number goal that we're looking at?
Well, the big one that I put up is 5 mil, but
5 mil. That's what's
5
up.
mil, but I'm doing incremental
What's up, Turtle?
100K. And people might not realize this, but on YouTube, when you do hit that 1 million mark, it no longer shows the fans anything that it no longer shows the fans every 1,000 subscribers. So it's 1 million. The next step is 1 million,
wow.
10,000. So 1.01. So that's where we're at right now is 1.01. But I mean, if I got 5,000 subscribers overnight, nobody would know about it because it's not reflected on the subscriber count of the channel anymore. I can see it in my studio
Analytics. Oh, yeah.
in my analytics and studio, but nobody else can see it. So you won't see it until it hits, like I said, we're at 1.01 right now, 1.02, and it'll eventually be 1.1, which is 100. I mean, that 0.1 is 100,000.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, incremental. So every 100,000, 1.1, 1.2.
So the next time we'll celebrate is at that 5 million, guys. 5 million. That's the next goal. So make sure you share this with your friends. We're trying to get to that 5 million mark now. Help us out, guys. Let's do it. We can do this, man. Having said that, moving right along, we're always looking for potential sponsors out there. So if you're a sponsor, if you're a small business or a large business, if you're a casino, an event, whatever, and you'd like to partner with us, we're always looking for these sponsors. So get a hold of us, guys.
Sometimes it can be something that, like, if I need something done at the scrapyard, like trees removed, I can work with somebody to do some sort of a sponsorship thing. I've got a couple trees right now that they probably could fall in the cage at any second. But I'm needing to get those taken care of. But in the past we've kind of exchanged services for advertisements. So there's fighters that are trying to get out to the scrapyard. So if there's a fighter that, or if you're wanting to potentially sponsor, you could sponsor a fighter coming out to the scrapyard to compete.
That would be awesome. Like I said, everything's negotiable. So even that, man, I mean, that right there is huge. That's freaking awesome, man. But moving right along, we got our next event happening, like we talked about, November 22nd. That's the next event. That's this Saturday. It's happening. Make sure you guys get your membership, the pay-per-view. Guys, it's only $4.99. That's like what energy drink nowadays. And that's going to get you access to the event, the live event. We have 52 signups for this event happening this weekend. And we have a couple returning competitors as well. I actually wrote a couple down. We got Mr. Gilchrist returning. He's in the running for Fighter of the Year. I know he's up there with a couple other guys, but he's definitely made quite an impact this year. So we're really looking forward to seeing what he does this Saturday. We got Redneck coming back. He hasn't been here since I think his last fight was against Berserker in that boxing match that they did. And Berserker's now the 205 champ. So looking to see Redneck come back. We got Man returning. He's been at the last couple events. That kid's a freaking beast. Black Panther, as always, he's coming and he's throwing his message out there.
I put together a match for Black Panther already.
You already got a match made for him. So that's
against the returning fighter.
That's awesome, bro. We got Dirty Left coming back. He made his statement last month against Frankie. Him and Frankie had a banger
Oh,
last
that was a
month.
war.
Yeah, it was. We got Loco coming back. Loco's been on fire this
5
year.
and 0.
5-0, man. What a little beast he is. And you know, the crazy thing about Loco, when you talk to him, he's like one of these fighters that's I wouldn't say he's unassuming because the kid looks like he's in shape and he looks like he can fight, but he's a quiet, nice kid.
He's
He's just like one of those silent, like kind of assassin kids that are like, he's always really respectful, kind of off to the side, hanging out, just gets in there and turns into a killer. So
he actually came out to the scrapyard before the last event, and we got a whole bunch of rounds in. So
that's
working with him in his boxing, and even kind of adapting it a little bit to MMA. But yeah, he's got a lot of potential. I look forward to see, where he goes with the fighting stuff.
Yeah, he's a young kid too. I think he's only like in his teens, I think, still. Is that right? Early 20s, maybe
14,
late teens.
I'm just kidding. He's not
14. Yeah,
14.
right. He's like 13, 14, I think, like a grown man almost at 13, 14. But yeah, no, I love to hear that you're working with him, bro. I mean, that's something too that competitors have access to, is that when you show up to the events, like we've talked about in the past, you become part of a community of all of competitors and like-minded individuals that see the importance of training, and you have access to guys like Fire Chicken that have experience, that have trained before, that have competed before, and that are willing to share their knowledge with you. And he's doing it you're doing it at your own expense. He's doing it. You come out and you get to train with me. Like,
yeah,
where are you going to find that at, guys? Even at my gym, we charge a drop-in fee. Like, come on, it's so, we got him coming back. We got Spidey coming back. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Bailey J's coming back. He took a month off or two, but he's coming back. He's a big boy. So looking forward to seeing him. Coach P's gonna signed up. I saw that. That's exciting. Coach P's lost a bunch of weight this year. Shout out to him. Proud of your weight loss journey and what you've been doing, and now you're going to jump in there and compete. And we also have Joanna Wick showing back up to compete on Saturday.
Well, maybe awesome. if I can find somebody for her.
We just got to find her somebody.
Hey, if there's listen, if you're watching and you're female, not whatever. There's a bunch of.
I know. I saw that
Facebook group was just kind of.
Come on, guys.
If you're around that 160, 165 range, and you want to fight for like a honorary title kind of deal, like that would be a good one. King will be fighting December.
King Kai's coming back in December. What? Holy! We just got to.
Oh,
hold on!
Christmas
breaking news!
Coming early,
breaking news!
Christmas
King Kai is coming back. That's awesome, man.
Tenko, I live streamed earlier, so if you want to check out the live stream, it's on the YouTube channel. But no, it's like pitch blackout. We're not fighting today.
Yeah. It's 10 o'clock at night, bro.
It's 10 o'clock. The next event this weekend. So if we could find a female for her to fight, could be for a title. So,
hey. There you go. Potential title on the line.
I gotta say something. Mike's been saying a lot on here, and he's been very patient. Mike Wazowski. Yes. So we're in Washington State. So if you want to, come out to Washington, you get a fight in the Facebook group. It looks like you're already on Facebook. So look up the Scrapyard. I think we got like 66,000 members in the group. Go to there. You'll see sign up posts. We put a new one up every month. Sign up, show up, get matched up, fight.
There you go. There it is. Do it, guys. Do it.
And are we going to talk about the 4 girls?
We are. Yes. Let's bring that up. I know we have 3, right?
Currently, well, we do have 3, but one I'm like, I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah. So we do have 3, 4-ish. I wouldn't mind having a couple extras just in case. But if anybody wants to fight on Saturday for the the title, Like that's the separate thing. We are doing another thing with I won't say when and I won't say who, but it's a big YouTuber that has a big TikTok following, a big YouTube following, a lot of Instagram followers,
9
and we're
million, right? Something like that.
9-10 million
Somewhere around
on,
there.
yeah, on
Cross platforms, maybe.
Insta. It's like 4. It's like 10 on TikTok. It's like 10 on YouTube. But
Jeez.
yeah, I know, right? But we're gonna do a collaboration thing coming up soon, and that's what the 4 girls are needed for. So Joanna Wick, she's graciously volunteered to be part of that, and this YouTuber is going to fight 4 ladies at one time. Geez, like, how do you think that's going to go?
I think it's going to be wild, chaotic. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun jumping in there and trying to protect this influencer from, some furious females. I don't think he quite knows what he's getting into when you're taking on 4 individuals, even though, I mean, we're talking male versus females, but, taking on 4 combatives, you're going to take some hits. You're going to take some hits. And, Joanna Wick, she hits hard. She doesn't hit light. We've seen her fight before. So if we get, another 3 Joanna Wicks in there, he may have a problem on his hands. I'm just saying.
I want to see if they come to like a strategy, if there's any of that. I want to see what goes on with that. I also want to see what this influencer, what he kind of picks for a strategy. I mean, is he just going to run the whole time, or I think
it's going to be tough in that cage. The cage isn't that big, man.
But everybody will see it when it happens, and it will be, I can guarantee it will be a shit show.
Guaranteed.
It'll be a shit show.
It'll be a beautiful, chaotic shit show. And we're here for it, man. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be awesome. And it's one of those, again, it's one of these opportunities that's being provided by the Scrapyard. And it is an opportunity, guys. It can help elevate if you're into social media and you're into upping, your follower count, stuff like this. This is an opportunity for that to happen. So, take advantage of them, guys. Take advantage of them if you can.
Yeah, for sure. Like you guys have seen it. This year's been pretty crazy. We did that thing with I Show Speed. Mighty Mouse came out. We've had some other people, Zach Cray, Fred Bayer. Like we're getting more known, and more people are contacting me wanting to collaborate and come out. Once they come out, other influencers see it and they're just like, okay, well, if he went out there, then, what about me? There's actually, I forgot to mention, there's another influencer coming out for the event Saturday. He was supposed to be there last event. You probably know who it is. Remember I was on the phone with him and stuff, and he couldn't make it. Yes. That guy.
Yes.
So
okay.
We will see that. He told me for sure. So I think I'm going to give him Lights Out.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah,
that'll be great. I mean, shout out to Lights Out too. He's soon to go pro, and that's amazing. That's another one of the Scrapyard fighters that's taking what he's learned at the Scrapyard and building off of it and taking it into the pro arena. Hey, good night over there. Another one that's doing that is Terrifier. Terrifier is actually gonna have his
pro fight, pro debut.
Yeah, isn't that happening Saturday, the same
day. So I don't like to say good luck. I just I like to just say, man, you got this.
Yeah,
you got this.
Bro.
Handle it.
Yeah, and that just adds again to, in 5 years, guys, we're racking up the pros that have started at the Scrapyard, have come through the Scrapyard, that have now gone on to fight professionally. So, I mean, that just goes to show you, like I said, the level of skill set that's coming through the yard. I mean, it's a variety because we're getting so many competitors, but we are getting high-level competitors that come through the yard.
And even some people want to be involved with us, even though they can't necessarily fight. Derek Gates, the Buck, he comes out every once in a while and helps out. We got Patrick Benson coming out this event to help referee. So he was the main event at the Emerald Queen Casino. he's had something like 50
Mhm.
fights.
JD
Pro
Burns, yeah, JD's been out there a
JD,
few
JD
times.
Burns, yeah, he comes out all the time. JD's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, they did
Um,
first ever pro bare knuckle MMA match in Washington State. He
yes,
won it. He
he's
won
fought,
it.
and
Dude's
then
a
he
beast.
fought a ton of times on BYB,
Mhm.
and professional mixed martial arts with gloves on and without, so yeah, I mean, and then another guy, Turtle, he's making his way towards that pro debut too. So
Shout out
I mean,
Turtle and his weight loss, man. Turtle
oh,
again, one of those
congratulations,
guys
man.
put a year of solid work in, dropped almost like 30 pounds, and he's looking cut, bro. Like
Yeah,
mean and lean. Like it was difficult we couldn't match him up at the last event because he's at such a high level, high skill set. And now that he cut the weight, like it's hard to find guys in that 165 that's right there about ready to go pro. But yeah, man,
mhm.
he's doing really well. I'm excited to see him compete again soon.
Yeah, yeah. We're proud of you,
Mhm.
Turtle. You're
Definitely, bro. Oh man, yeah. So
we I do want to say also that we did come to a date for December.
perfect.
So
What is
it's the
that?
only time I've ever like said it was going to be one time, but then kind of changed it up. At least I could think of. We were going to have it on the 13th, but we switched it to the 20th.
20th. Okay.
So I know it's a few days before Christmas, but you know, it's also not so close to the November event.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
get
December
out and
20th.
get your season's beatings.
Yeah, to get the last beating of the year, guys, December 20th. That'll be the last event of the year. Also, make sure if you guys can't make it out to the event that you get the pay-per-view access. Like I said, it's only $4.99. Maybe you can't make it out to the event, but you want to chill at home and watch a few fights that day. That's a perfect opportunity for that. I mean, you're not going to find too many pay-per-view live fight events for $4.99, guys. Like they're just
Right.
not out there where you're getting this many matches. I mean, just in November, guys, we're potentially looking at 25 plus matches in November outside.
Yeah.
Where are you finding that at? You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. So I mean, this is great. This is great stuff. So make sure you guys get your early access for sure.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Kind of moving right along. I mean, we do have some not so cheery things to talk about, some unfortunate things that have happened.
Yep.
Um I always feel uncomfortable bringing this stuff up because I get emotional about it.
Mhm.
But just want to do a quick shout out to Derek Pound and say RIP to his dad, Jeremy Pound. For those of you that knew Mr. Pound, he was a wonderful individual. He was always out at the scrapyard events. He was always so supportive of the community and the competitors. He always seemed very supportive of Derek and very proud of Derek and what he's done. He unfortunately passed away unsuspectedly. And yeah, man, there's a GoFundMe page for him. And as a community, I would really love it if we can come together and try to help support him and his family. Like I said, this is it's unexpected, guys, and it sucks when these things happen. Um, but yeah, man, we're gonna do what we can to help support that cause. And yeah, Derek, he's had a wonderful year. I mean, he's in the running for fighter of the year. He's made some really significant life changes. I mean, the guy is freaking even just physically from where he started to where he is now it's phenomenal. And we've seen him grow throughout the year. I've gotten close to Derek. Yeah, it's just a really unfortunate
Derek's a really
thing.
good guy. I really feel for him right now, and losing his father, who was very supportive and was a part of the community, the scrapyard. Um, yeah, it's really tough. But
Definitely.
I'm hoping that the community can be there for him. You know, whether you can donate or not to the GoFundMe, but just being there for him. Like I really said, I really let him know, like, hey, we'd love to see you out here Saturday just to be part of it. So
Yeah, and I hope you can make it too, Derek. I mean, I know it's troubling times, but sometimes in times like this, it's good to be around people that care about you, and that the scrapyard community is a community that definitely cares about you. And yeah, man, we're just know that you guys are in our thoughts and our prayers. And yeah, guys, we're gonna be sure to get that GoFundMe page out. It's gonna be out on my social media. I know Fire Chicken, he's working on getting it out on his as well. And yeah, if you guys can donate, great. If you can't donate, please share it. That would help too. And
it's in the description. So I did put it in the description of
perfect.
the YouTube videos. Let me see if I can really quick post it in here. I'm not sure how links work on here, but
Fair enough.
let's see here. All destinations. There we go.
Yeah. But if you guys can do, there it is. It's coming up in the comments right there. Um, yeah, guys, whatever you guys can do, it'd be wonderful. Again, a really fantastic cause. And yeah, man, one more time, RIP Jeremy Pound. Yeah, brother. Yeah, that stuff, man. It just, yeah, it's always tough to see someone in the community go through rough times. But these things happen in life, and it is great to see that the community is there to help support people. So it's
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, moving right along though, guys. I had a couple fighters to watch. I forgot to mention some returning fighters that we have to watch. Just gonna bring those guys up real quick to kind of change things real quick. Warrior Wayne, Warrior World Wayne, he's coming back. He's coming in from California. For those of you that don't know Warrior World Wayne, he fought Pappas. I believe it was at the anniversary event. He did that big right hand on Pappas. Only guy I've ever seen drop Pappas to his knees. So
Yeah, it was a hard shot.
yeah, the man hits like a freaking truck. So excited to see him back. Also excited to see Kill Smiley come back. Kill Smiley is a new competitor. He just started last month, was his first ever competition, and he fought Gardner. And Gardner's been a beast over the last 3 events, and we were like, man, I don't know if Kill Smiley knows what he's getting into going against Gardner. And yeah, he went out there and he performed. He did his thing. He held his own. Did very well. And I'm excited to see him come back as well. So yeah, some couple of those guys that are returning, fighters to watch for sure. Let's see here. I got a couple potential opportunities for competitors out there that are looking to get on the amateur scene. If you're interested, and this potential opportunity is for fighters that are kind of already a little bit established on the amateur scene. It's for the Lonnie Casino. They're looking to help fill some more spots on their card. It's December 20th, and it's going to be at the Lonnie Casino. It's for the WFC. You can get a hold of me or reach out to Troy Hayfley directly and see if you can't get a spot in there at that event. If you can't make that event, January 3rd at Wenatchee Valley College, there'll be another event. It's the KCS number 2. They're looking to also fill the rest of their card. You can reach out to me or Patrick Turner III directly, and maybe we can get you guys on that card. So for, the scrapyard competitors that are out there or the competitors that are watching this, if you guys are looking for a match, if you're looking again to, make the casino run and start hitting up some of those events. I know we have some connections now with Emerald Queen Casino as well. And yeah, guys, reach out to us. We're all about supporting events and promotions that we're affiliated with, that we know the people that are throwing them. We know that the events are well run, that they believe in fighter safety, that they support the scrapyard as well. And yeah, we're all about that community aspect. So yeah, that's what I got for those.
Sorry, I'm also answering. So fight week is always pretty crazy because
Yeah, it is.
I shouldn't have to do this, but I messaged every single person that was signed up today. And it's always great when you message them and then you notice the last message that was sent between you two was the message from the previous month or several months earlier that said the same thing, like, hey, you need to get the address from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but that's how things are. It's
a formality, guys. It's something that needs to be done too. Like, come on, guys. It's
get past the first one, you'll realize, like, okay, this is how you do it.
It just never ends, man. Never ends.
Yep.
Oh man, but yeah, that's pretty much what I got on the docket for tonight. I don't know if you have anything else out there. I mean, we're coming up on that hour, so
you know what? I can't think of maybe anything that I talked about in my little video I did on other than just the logo, guys. Let's talk about that really quick. It just needs to be addressed because it got brought up again. I've mentioned that we've moved on from Street Beefs and we are just a scrapyard now. Scrapyard. Well, there is still going to be some residual pieces of clothing and logos floating around and that kind of stuff that has the old name in it as well. And it is part of our history, but don't feel ashamed like wearing something that has that name on it. It was part of what we did for a long period of time. And we're avidly working on getting rid of the banners or modifying them. I guess that somebody felt the need to bring that up, like it was that big of a deal. But like my sweatshirt, yeah. I mean, what do you think? I'm going to throw my sweatshirt away just because of that? No. This is a special Jay Gotham sweatshirt. It's got my name on the back. So, I mean, God.
Shout out Cloud, man. Thank you.
Shout out Cloud. Hey, Cloud, sign up. I think I read that right. Did I read that right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
probably. I don't understand that.
I've seriously banned like
I saw that. We've been banned. I don't know what's going on
like 10 people
tonight, guys.
That's a great way to make it so you can never comment on anything on the channel again.
What are you doing, guys? Somebody called me a transgender in here. What's going on?
Yeah.
It's because of the bald head. I don't even have my wig on today. Come on, guys. Oh man, it's because it's a late night show. That's what it is, bro. You know how it is when we do these late night ones. People are up. Yeah.
Yeah, with the influx of new subscribers, you're gonna get some, steaming piles of shit in there too. In the group. There's been a lot of great ones that have come through, but there's gonna be a couple turds in there.
Like I said, it's that yin and yang of it all, man. But what I always say to the trolls out there is just show up, man. Show up to the events. If I guarantee you won't leave the event feeling the same way. So yeah, man, that's my invitation is always out there. It's okay. Show up.
Yep.
Yeah,
but nobody's about that. They'll say stuff on the screen.
Yeah,
they won't show up.
Yeah,
you've dealt with that many times.
It's safer behind the computer screen, so I understand.
Yeah, you won't get hurt.
I understand, guys.
We're cashing checks out here, reality checks.
It happens, yeah. This is just straight out to trolls. Yeah, that's it right there. I love it. All right, man. What do you got for wrap ups?
Hey, just you know what? Get that early or that pay-per-view level of the membership section of the channel so you can watch the live stream this weekend. We'll have Juggalo Jay and the Unemployed Rapper out here doing commentary. Maybe Anomaly if he makes it out. It's going to be a great time. Going to be lots of fights.
Yeah. Shout out to Anomaly real quick. He just had his surgery, I believe, today. He went into surgery to get that cyst off his spine. Yeah, guys, for those of you in the fighter chat in the group, if you can send him a message tomorrow and check up on him, be sure to do that. Anomaly, he's a big part of the community. He's been around for a long time. He always is volunteering his time to help ref. So yeah, man, keep him in your thoughts and your prayers tonight as well.
Yep. Anomaly is a very big part of the scrapyard. Referee, fighter, he's done everything out here, and I know that this whole thing means a lot to him, and he means a lot to us. So
definitely, man. You got any shout outs?
Well, Manny Bear.
Boom.
That's the one that I gotta shout out.
Better.
Gotta shout out. Everybody, especially like just in my family that helps out with the scrapyard too, I got some minions that do a lot, out here too. So appreciate that. The staff, everybody that comes out and volunteers their time, nurses, referees, judges, check-in stations, matchmakers, the people opening the door, the people calling out names, the people doing commentary. That's community. And I mean, I have to shout you guys out. Just it doesn't feel right if I didn't. So thank you all, fighters, you too, just as much part of the community coming out here and getting in the ring, doing what the YouTube commenters, a lot of them won't do. I should say the trolls. The commenters, definitely. I don't want to lump them together. I want to say the trolls. Trolls that
you know who you are.
You know who you are.
You know exactly who you guys are. Yeah, man.
And yeah, and then lastly the fans, the good fans, the ones that are part of the community that are on here saying good things.
The real ones.
The real ones. Yeah.
That's it right there. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got a couple shout outs too. As always, shout out to the my lovely lady Red Fox. Shout out to my little girl Lucy Lou. Red Fox, check out her channel. She started a channel on YouTube as well. It's at the Red Fox. Quick shout out to the Reptilian Top Team. They're all putting in their work. I may have one or two competitors compete again this year. Maybe not. The Reptilians in the cold, man, and not, you know how it is. So we may go away for the winter and come back next year. So we'll see about that. I'm going to talk to my guys tomorrow. Shout out to Supreme White Cream, man. He has a baby, a little lizard that's going to be due here in the next week or so. So we're looking forward to that. And for anybody that'd like to come and train with me over at Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu, that's located in Vancouver, Washington, I will be there tomorrow. That's Wednesday at 5 p.m. I'm usually there for a couple hours. I'll also be there Friday, potentially at 5 p.m. And I'm there on Sundays at 11 a.m. So if you guys want to come in and get some training with me and do a little one-on-one, that's my schedule. Feel free to stop in and yeah, let's do that. Also, thank you, Fire Chicken. Shout out to you for all that you've done at the Scrapyard. Congratulations on your 1 million subscriber mark. I mean, this is just, I look at this as just like, again, just like one of those small peaks, bro. Like I feel like 2026 is just going to elevate the Scrapyard to all new heights. And I can't wait for it, man. I'm really looking forward to the documentary that we have coming out. I'm looking forward to all the new competitors that we're going to meet in the future, not just the competitors, but all the, future influencers and celebrities that are going to be drawn to the Scrapyard. I mean, the sky's the limit, guys. I truly believe
it really starting to feel like that because so many people just want to be, involved and experience it out here. And I mean, it's a really great feeling, but yeah, 2026 is going to be a great year. I know that.
I can't wait, brother. Make sure you guys tag Joe Rogan in the comments too. We need to get Fire Chicken on that Joe Rogan experience.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, help us out, guys. Come on, 1,000,000 subscribers. We can make this happen.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you doing this. So it's been a great podcast. I hope some people got some enjoyment out of it. So
Yeah, I hope so too. That's it for me tonight, brother. I'll see you this Saturday for sure.
yes, sir. Peace out. See everybody there.
See you later, brother.